What do I do when I'm overwhelmed by a lack of emotion? What I mean by that is sometimes it'll just happen randomly in the day. I'll just think I'll just my brain will keep going on and on about certain things and start thinking about things like in depth. Where that's different from where I usually am is like usually I'm all like happy and like not always, but usually like whenever like I feel something, it's like my entire being like takes on that kind of feeling. Like if I like my feelings, a lot of the time they're not like in some like in a gray zone. They're like all or nothing. Like I'll be I could be if I'm happy, then I'll be like completely happy, and I'll be like, yeah, I don't understand how somebody could be sad right now because the things are great. And then when I'm sad, it's like holy shit, this world is over. I'm just in so much fucking pain. So like my feelings have like kind of an extremeness to them. There's not just like there's usually not a point where I'm just like, hey, you know, things are okay right now. Like sometimes I feel like that, but usually when I feel something, it's all or nothing. It's like ramped the fuck up. I don't know if that's like an autism thing, because like sometimes because people with autism they get invested into stuff really hard, or maybe I don't know if it's like a chemical imbalance, or it's gotta be or I don't know if that's just like how my personality works. It's just it's just kind of complicated. But like when my sometimes my brain will do will go into like a spell of wanting to be rational, of wanting to come to conclusions of things, of wanting to think about shit a lot. And then that's the worst when that's combined with a slight like bit of anger or like bitterness. Like sometimes something will make me like really mad, and then but then it'll like that feeling will just be like covered up by like the unemotionality, and it's kind of depersonalized. So like sometimes I go into like states of like long states of depersonalization or like derealization or whatever, and then like people like won't really seem like real to me. Not that I'll act on it or anything, even when like my like emotional connectedness to people is like at an all-time low, I still try to treat people good. I don't know if like it's because I have just like a natural kind of repulsion to like just being mean for meanness' sake, for the sake of being mean, or like taking my shit out on people. But even like it, but it's really hard for me to switch gears. Like if I'm feeling something, it feels like it's impossible to feel like some other way. So I can connect with people emotionally and stuff, but sometimes when I'm like feeling intense emotion, is like the thing about like when I feel like sadness is like stronger than my my happy feelings. So like if I'm like happy and then something makes me sad, like it can just be an immediate fucking turn. But it's hard for when I'm sad for like it to immediately turn into like being happy, to switch gears into being happy or like feel like positive about shit. So switching gears is like a big weakness of mine. But what I want to do is what I'm trying to do, and my times of like introspection have been caused by either like my lack of emotion kind of like spouts, and that might be like that might have been caused by like a feeling, and then like the kind of flavor of unemotionality is fueled by maybe what the feeling I was feeling just before. So it's kind of weird. But like sometimes I have like intense like trains of thought like about I don't know, like say like circumcision, which is something that bothers me a lot, and like how I want the world to be fixed and stuff. And like, you know, maybe it makes me like really mad that people like circumcise kids, or like people in general, because I feel like it's like, if like when it's not medically necessary, I feel like it's coercion, and like it's I feel like circumcision is R-A to the P to the E. That's not a popular opinion, but it's one that I have. I feel like circumcision violates the autonomy of men, of boys, of the male, and that like guys will just they'll be okay with it having done to themselves, so they can like prove like what a man they are because it doesn't bother them. It's kind of like a weird thing about guys that they'll put themselves through shit, or they'll allow shit to happen to them because they want to prove that they're not weak. But whenever like I'm having like long ass thoughts like that, yeah, it's like it like bothers me a lot. Like with guys on YouTube, or like with a guy like on YouTube like Destiny, this guy named Destiny. I really love his videos, but I don't think we'd get along very well. I don't think we'd be friends because well, first off, he's a dick. Destiny's a dick. The D is earned, but like he's hyper like he's like hyper rational. He's very intelligent but hyper rational, and so like with me, I'm extremely emotional. So I don't know. Like his thought process really intrigues me, of like how he can like think rationally about stuff. I can think rationally for a time, but after a while it like kind of hurts. And what I want to do is I want to work up to like being able to like to either like be able to switch gears, which is something that's important to me. I want to be able to do that. And like whatever emotional state I'm in, I can want to be able to take advantage of it when I have to. Like if I'm feeling like I don't want to just like, if I'm feeling something, I just don't want things to just be all like fucking put on hold because I'm just feeling some kind of way. I want to be able to like stand up and like and take advantage of my opportunities, and like there's like I've got like a chance to make things better, or I've got a plan, and sometimes my hyper emotions get in the way of that. Like I'm very passionate about things, and like my passion hasn't like over the years has not like decreased, but I just want to be able to take advantage of my logical kind of state, and I want to research more, and like when I am in a rational kind of state, I have tools to work with. I really want to I admire people like Destiny and people like Vaush. I love his videos a lot. I want to be able to take advantage of like all the tools that I have to improve myself, to like improve my brain. But yeah, and I don't know if I have anything else to say. I don't want to say that like I'm gonna work on some new videos, because like whenever I say that I'm gonna work on stuff, like if my patterns are that I'm perceiving are correct, whenever I say I want to do something, I end up like not doing it, or like I say I'm gonna do something, it like ends up not happening. So maybe if I say that I'm not gonna do something, that'll make it happen, but then that itself is declaring that something's gonna happen. So not necessarily though. That's kind of, I don't know. It's my logic is circular. You cannot stop me. But hey, shut the fuck up. Yeah, it's thunderstorming. Yeah, I just want to be able to like not be like my life be put on hold because I'm feeling one thing, because my emotions are like a fucking roller coaster. Not a roller coaster. Yeah, maybe a roller coaster, probably. But I just want to be able to like push through and like survive like all the bad stuff that I can, so I can put out the things that I stand for, so I can represent like my values and like the projects that I care about, and kind of just better myself in general. So that's what I want to work for. So yeah, that's the video.